Probably shouldn't be talking about what I'm talking about on stream, eh?
Yeah, because anybody would, like, just misconstrue.
Yeah. Misconstrue it.
Alright, well, I just wanted to hop on and tell you guys about that video.
That was
Well,
good.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
You're
Blue,
welcome.
for scaring me to death. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight, thank you.
Hey, Chris.
Night.
Good night.
Okay, dire wolf, I'm dead.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah.
You died at the same time I started.
Ain't it coincidental?
I haven't played this in a second, so... Oh.
How far are we?
So, I think I'm about to get the Phazon suit.
Ooh, that's... Okay, so that's not the purple one.
That's the black
What's
and
the
silver.
Ooh. I love black and silver. Those go great together.
Or, I guess you could say very deep red and silver.
Ooh. Is the dress blue or black? Or gold?
Wait, is the visor?
No, I'm talking about no meme. Don't mind me.
Sorry. Don't mind me.
You're
I'm
fine.
just being an idiot.
No, you're fine. We all have those moments.
Those are my everyday life.
Ah, okay. Same.
It sucks.
It haunts me every day.
To not realize what people are talking about, and then when you do, it's like...
Oh!
fuck.
It's like 4 or 5 hours after it happens, and then you're like, oh. Yeah, okay.
So I have the next 2 days off, so I might be up for a while.
Hey, that's fine. I don't know how long I'll be up, but I can be up for a pretty long while. Not like I'm doing anything tomorrow, so.
I might be going to hang out with a friend tomorrow, but that's going to be after he gets off of work, so...
Ooh. No, don't eat me. Oh, it's eating me. Ew. Oh, okay. Just kill me in one hit. Be that way.
Wow. So apparently if you kill someone with that thing with the charged wave buster, it just falls down and doesn't, like, have a massive explosion behind it.
Oh, okay. Like how... Okay.
Yeah.
Explosions!
I'm doing a circle.
Ooh. All these squares make a circle.
Ow. I'll just come back and get that one item later.
Ooh.
Totally forget about it.
What? I'm not having any of your sass today, sir.
Do it.
Just do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
In your arrogance. In your arrogance. You Hellgeier. No. I like the idea, like, he's like, no. Like, he's not too terribly upset.
Yeah, he's like, oh no.
Oops-a-daisy, I didn't mean to.
I done killed my wife. I sorry.
Oh no. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. It'd be accident.
please don't worry. I'll bring her back to life with force powers.
And he never does. You know,
That's
I'm surprised they didn't honestly do that.
because honestly, he talked about it after having that dream. He's like, I'll be so powerful that even if you did die, it wouldn't fucking matter.
Yeah, but it didn't do it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, can't retcon the whole series. We're a movie series, not a comic book series.
Yeah, right. We can't just bring in Deadpool and just retcon everything, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, his only redeeming character trait is he likes chimichangas.
Uh-huh. I mean, though, who doesn't really?
Right.
If you don't like chimichangas, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Damn it. Okay. How do I get back to the phase on lines?
I'm guessing it involves going deep underground,
Probably.
seeing as they are mines. Oh, I hate these. Oh, I hate these.
Oh. Oh yeah, I think I'm almost done with the Mortal Kombat 11 story mode.
Oh, okay. Did you get it on Switch
Yep.
or PS1?
I got it on Switch.
Okay. I was having a conversation with Fred earlier. He was playing it and he said it doesn't. It looks a little bit different, but it plays fine.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, you can't exactly have. He's saying like maybe like the backgrounds are blurrier.
The backgrounds are blurrier, and when you do fatal blows, the resolution takes a massive hit. But honestly, it's at its worst on handheld mode. It looks decent on docked.
Is it still playable in handheld mode? It just looks bad.
It just looks bad. It's very much still playable.
Okay, good. I'd say they did a decent job of porting it then.
Yeah, there are certain levels that, like, it's really weird because the frame rate doesn't take a hit, the game speed actually slows down.
Oh, that's weird. I mean, what do you mean by game speed?
So it's like, it would be as if, you know how usually, like, it looks kind of choppy when the frame rate goes down and it doesn't look quite right? Well, technically it looks like it's still playing at 60 frames, but the game actually starts to slow down.
Huh.
Like, it looks as if you're looking at it as if everybody's, like, in molasses. Like, everything around you is still running at 60 frames, it's just running at 60 frames at a very slow speed.
So it's like you're watching a really high-resolution slow-motion movie.
Yeah!
It's like the movie going in slow motion. It's still 60 frames per second, but they intended it to be in slow motion.
Yes. Except I don't think this
weird.
I don't think that what I just said was intended. So it might be fixed in a patch later.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I'm probably not gonna get it anyway because I'm not a big like fighting game person.
But the story actually though is really good.
I did have MK9 and MK10, but that's because someone else had it, but I played through the story mode at least for both of them.
Yeah.
So I know how it's gotten to the point that's in MK11.
Right.
So I might have some enjoyment if I play the story mode, but like if I want to actually do it as a fighting game, to get any enjoyment out of that, I would have to pay more money to get online for whatever system I have it on.
Right.
And I'm not willing to do that. The only game I might do that for is Smash. But then again, my internet isn't the best. Who knows?
Only the future.
Yeah. Like, with birthday money, if I get money for my birthday, I'm not going to spend it on online. I'm going to spend it on new single-player games. You know? Well, not new. Maybe some... I might go like $20 games to get some like really some older ones, you know, ones that I haven't played yet. I still have to play still a lot I have to play. Just haven't done it yet. Well, like I might get like some Final Fantasy games that were on the PS4. Because I don't want, even because if I have the option of buying a cheaper version, I'm gonna buy it and not wait for like the Switch version. Because I can get Final Fantasy X and X2 for $20, but when they come out, it will be $50. I was like, nah. Even if it's portable, nah.
I thought it was still worth it.
I think it's good. I mean, it's just if I had just a Switch, I would totally buy it. But if I have a PS4, so I'm gonna get the cheaper version.
Makes sense.
But I don't need to get an X2 and X anyway, because I mean I've already beaten them, and I really don't want to play them again. X is good your first time, but playing through it again, it's not my favorite.
Makes sense.
I don't know, maybe just to get to that one scene. I mean, if you know the context of that scene, I get it, but still.
I know the context.
Yeah, that's good.
This
A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't, and they make fun of it.
What versions of Final Fantasy X do you have, Chris?
What did they say?
She has 3 different versions of Final Fantasy X. PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 4.
I honestly wish I was born earlier, so I could have enjoyed all of the RPGs that PS2 had when it was out.
You know what was really weird though?
What?
Is that so back when Final Fantasy IX came out, it started using a system that was called Play Online. And if you notice what that is, that's the same system that was used for Final Fantasy XI.
9 had that?
Yeah.
On PS1?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Basically what they did was they used the Play Online website, playonline.com, in conjunction with their strategy guide. So basically, what it would do is it would give you codes in the strategy guide to figure out, to pretty much give you more strategy. So it was really strange how they did it, because it was pretty much like, you have this strategy guide, and it has like the boss, it has like its health, and like it's like to figure out its status weaknesses, put this code in on playonline.com. And it's like, why? It should be in the book. And then it used Play Online again on Final Fantasy X. I'm not exactly sure how it used it. It could have been using the same strategy guide method as I think Final Fantasy IX. but at the end, it just ended up being the system or server that was used to power Final Fantasy XI Online.
Interesting. Well, I can definitely say that 10 had some bosses I would have used that feature for.
Yeah.
The first fight you have with Seymour, I think, is really hard.
So I was fine on that part. My only problem was fighting Seymour the second time.
Oh, was the second? I can't remember. It was either the first or second. It's the one where you fight him in the mountains.
That's the second fight. That's where I got stuck.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I had trouble with that. I did beat him. I didn't look up any strategy though, but I did eventually beat him. I think I grinded.
So I did.
For that.
I never did. But I found out that if you get Yojimbo, the summon, if you have enough money, he can one-hit kill Seymour.
So, speaking of that, that's how I beat Jack my first time.
Oh my god.
Is using Yojimbo. I couldn't beat him at all. I was like, I just wanted to end, because I knew the bosses after that, you wouldn't die. So I was like, I just have to beat him. So I was like, I looked at the method and I was like, I'll just do that. I got Yojimbo and I gave him like 100,000 and they're done.
Yep. I forget, is his damage output however much skill you put in?
No, it depends on how much you put. If you give him a certain amount, he will attack him. But if you give him a lot, he will just kill it instantly, no matter what it is.
Jeez.
But his money count does go up depending on what you fight. If it's some low-level enemies, you don't need that much. But for Jack, I think 100,000 was good.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
It's kind of... Oh, it depends on Gil and luck. That makes sense.
Yeah, Gil and luck. Yeah, okay, that too. But I just so happen to have so much money and luck, I guess.
You know what's crazy right now?
Huh.
Is that we could be totally spoiling the game for someone who's never played Final Fantasy X before.
I'm sorry if I did.
It's just kind of it's kind of just a strange feeling to say that, honestly. Considering how old the game actually is.
Honestly, they have so many options to play that game on now. If you have not played that game, you've had 18 years to do it, okay? So, it's just well, if anyone saw us starting talking about Final Fantasy, yeah, I don't know. It's weird to think about, I guess.
Yeah. Because, I mean,
you know,
when I was born... That's when the first Final Fantasy came out.
Wow, you're an old man. No, I'm kidding.
You shut the hell up.
Did 7 come out in 96? Or was it... Is that right?
I want to say 95? It could have been 96.
Well, if it's 96, that's the year I was born.
Oh.
What? Let's see, I can look up what games come out in 96. That might actually be some interesting thing to read about.
I love being lost.
The what?
I love being lost. It's so fun.
Oh. I love Lost, the comic.
I heard that Lost, the TV show, had the worst. There's a mod on Steam where the dialogue... Oh my god, okay, so... I think I've seen that mod. Okay, so... Since you're not in chat, Dark, there is a mod for the PC version of Final Fantasy X that remixes all the dialogue and music with Tidus's laugh.
I so want to do that.
Oh my god. If I could, I would totally do that too.
Notable releases, let's see here.
And I think you can find like the soundtrack to it on YouTube.
Oh my god. Super Mario RPG came out. Resident Evil.
That's another one I want to play.
Barbie fashion designer. That's notable.
Wait, what?
Barbie fashion designer for Windows.
Oh man.
Fire Emblem Season no Kefu.
Oh, that's the fourth game.
What is Japanese? What's the English title?
Genealogy of the Holy War.
Ah, gotcha.
AKA the one with Sigurd in it.
Mario 64 Knights. Hey, Star Ocean. I played Star Ocean, I think. Well, I can't remember which one it was, though. I think it was the third one.
I have a friend that was super into Star Ocean, and I kind of want to get into it myself.
Tekken 2, I had Tekken 2.
I heard that the third one was, like, it perfected everything.
The third one is the best fighting game on the PS1.
Yeah.
Like, I was growing up when... Oh, God. Oh dear. Oh, hold on. Let me,
Need to focus.
I know, I forgot, in Yahoo Ghoul and Bloodborne, the enemies respawn if there's a witch. But I just had to get to a safe place. I'm good. So what I was saying, I was born when PS1 was getting around, but I still had it into, like, when I was, like, 10, because, I mean, we wouldn't be getting rid of something that's, like, $200-something when we bought it.
Like, honestly, I still have, like, all my original systems. I wouldn't give them up.
I don't know what happened to our PS1 and N64. It's been forever since I've actually seen them. Might be in an attic somewhere, heck knows. But yeah, I had a PS1 and N64 well into my teens. Yeah.
Well,
like, I had all the original Spyro games.
It's not like you're wanting for good experiences, because you can get all that on all those systems.
Yeah. Hey, the first Persona game came out in '96. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I like that. I've never played the first Persona game.
I heard the localization is...
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's very weird how they did it. Like, you know how Persona has, like, Agi and Bufu, but with Persona 1, they went, like, traditional, like, fire. You know?
Yeah, and ice.
Like how Final Fantasy... Yeah. Oh my god, the best game ever came out in '96.
Showaniki?
PUBG 3D.
Oh,
come on, man.
I'm sorry.
Come on, you should have known that. Oh, the original Tomb Raider. I played the original Tomb Raider. I liked it. Pretty good. Other than that, Mario Kart 64, Mega Man 8.
Yep, that was a good one. That was a that wasn't just a good one. That was a special one.
Terranigma. Interesting.
Huh.
I haven't played that yet. I know there is, there is an English release because it was released in Europe, but it's like one of the last games for the SNES, and it was an RPG.
Terranigma?
It's really, it's really interesting.
Sounds like it.
And Diablo. Diablo was released in the last day of the year. That's interesting. Okay.
The end of the world.
Yeah. Gotta get to that cow level, man.
Yep.
Love me that cow level. I've actually never played Diablo, so I actually don't know.
So I played Diablo 2, and I never made it to the cow level. But I made it to the special Rainbow Unicorn world in Diablo 3.
Ooh, that sounds awesome. I haven't played any of the Diablo games.
If you get a chance to, try Diablo 3 on Switch. It's actually pretty fun, even single player.
Okay, I might. My brother's a big fan of it. I just have never really tried them.
It's pretty worth it.
I don't know. Just a With RPGs, I'm just a big fan of the old stuff. I'm an old man.
We're all old.
You know, like
But not as old as me.
turn based. I really do want to try some other ones like the Tales series. I want to try how those work and like
Tales is pretty
strategy
fun,
games.
especially with friends.
Yeah, strategy games. I haven't done it. The last like actual like strategy game I played was this Disgaea, and I hated Disgaea. So
Well, that thing you can like level up to like 9,999, and like you can apparently like get your stats so high, it actually starts having wrapping issues.
well, see, it's not that. You can get that, but it's gonna take forever. But it's like you have to grind just from getting to one level to another.
Yeah.
Like, it's like excessive grinding. Like, I was like, I have better things to do. And
like play video games.
I like the characters enough, but I just did not like how that game played. Yeah. So I won. Well, this was the first game, so I imagine like Disgaea 5 might have some better quality of life changes.
I'm sure.
But I'm just not willing to buy it right now. I could buy Tales of, is it Zestria or Vesperia?
Tales of Vesperia.
Okay, you can buy that. I might buy the PS4 version or the Switch version. I don't know, depending on which one's cheaper.
They're both the same price.
Okay, there you go. Well, I'll see if there's any differences.
As far as I know, I don't think there is.
Okay. Because I know if like for instance, Valkyria Chronicles on the Switch, the first one.
Yeah.
It's not the remastered version, it's the original.
Oh.
Yeah. I did buy it anyway. And it plays just fine. There are some stuttering issues when it gets to like huge levels. But I think that was because that's how it was on the PS3 itself. So I still actually need to play the game.
I still need to play Valkyria Chronicles 4.
Yeah. Well, it's just because I have had having too many things to play. And, oh, crap, hold on. Okay. I'm good. I wonder if I'm too loud. Oh, well, I can't. Oh, and I'm dead, so it doesn't matter. Dang it.
I don't hear anything.
Okay, oh, it's not you. Well, I am worried about that. It's but I have other people in the house, so.
Oh.
Yeah. I was doing good, though. I'm fighting the one reborn in blood. Just a massive pile of bodies. So, yeah, it's lovely. So nice looking. Okay. I was doing pretty good though. So, okay. What's going on with you?
So I am going through the frigate ruins to get back to the Phasing ruins.
Is that the one with the creepy music? Frigate Orphan?
Yeah, but this time it's more like ambient water, like.
Oh, okay. I can't remember which level and what game it is, but it was being compared to like a Dead Space kind of feel to it. Like you're in an empty space station, no one's there. Something did happen there, but you don't know.
Oh man, I was listening to something on like how they did Dead Space 2's horror. And they were talking about how when you there's a part in the game where you have to actually go back through the USG Ishimura, and just to freak out the player, they intentionally made it to where you encounter nothing for the next 15 minutes. And
that's a good strategy in horror.
Yeah, and then when you leave the Ishimura, that's when all hell breaks loose. Because you're assuming, since you're going back to the epicenter of everything that happened in the first game, you're just assuming that it's like, you shouldn't be here. But it's like, you're running through the halls and you have all these flashbacks, but then like, nothing's really happening.
See, that's something they do in Silent Hill. Like, there'll be rooms where this creepy music plays, but then nothing happens.
Yeah.
Like, real creepy music. It's just, it's like, it's the anticipation that gets to you, rather than something actually happening.
Right.
That's one of my favorite things a horror game can do. Because it gets to you. I really wish that series could come back.
Yeah, but it's EA, so...
Well, that too. I was talking about Silent Hill, but yeah, they have the same problem. They have the same problem with shitty companies.
Yeah. I like how I can still shoot plasma beam underwater. It's like that hot.
Plasma so hot that it has its own form of matter. Oh god. Grandpa with a gun.
Grandpa with a gun.
That's literally an enemy in Bloodborne. I'm not making that up.
Well, it's an enemy in Dark Souls too.
Oh, yeah, okay. And even better, some of them have Gatling guns.
Yes, I remember those guys.
But like one of my favorites one is in the Hunter's Nightmare DLC. There's this part where it's identical to like the first level in Bloodborne, Central Yarnum.
Yeah.
It's identical.
What?
So yeah, well, except for a few key differences.
Right.
So you get to a house where in Central Yarnum there's a grandpa that will wake up if you get near him.
Right.
But in the Hunter's Nightmare, if you get near the grandpa, a Molotov like explosive goes off.
Oh god.
So he doesn't shoot you, he just explodes.
Aw.
It's a delayed Molotov cocktail, so it's like it does a little timer and then explodes.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's like a horror trope, you know? It's like what you're talking about with Dead Space.
Just don't.
This game can get pretty scary.
I wouldn't be surprised.
If you're a beginner, Ken, like there's some dub scares in here, but you're not expecting it.
Yeah.
And then you get to the nightmares, and then you have like giant spiders hanging from the ceiling.
Well, don't worry.
And I'm like,
we're about to go into phase online, so.
I never fight them though, because they're way too hard. I just run past them, honestly, because there's like 10 of them, and one of them is like the size of a tank. So I'm good. I'm good, thank you.
I don't know how I'm still awake. I've been up since 6 this morning.
Coffee.
Nope.
The good Beepus. Some Pepsis.
I did have some at work today.
Ooh. Did you take someone's Pepsi and call them a bitch?
No.
Okay.
I might not
I was
like my
hoping you would say it.
Look, I might not like my job, but I actually like the people I work with.
Don't say that on air. They're listening.
What? I
Dang it.
said I like the people I work with.
Oh. Okay. Good.
Like, honestly, if it wasn't for the people I worked with, I would have probably quit there a long time ago.
Oh, that's good. At least you had like people there.
Yeah, everybody's really cool.
Ooh, okay.
Like, even my bosses.
Oh, you have a pretty cool boss. That's nice.
Yeah. Some of them might be a little bit rough around the edges, but they're all really cool.
Hey, that's just being human.
Yep. That's where I'm supposed to go.
Did you listen to the show tonight at all?
I did.
I was. Okay, good.
I was.
You
listening
saw
to
how I was Cuphead.
Yeah, I like how you hijacked Jet's show and made it into the Cuphead like hour.
Well, that's Blue's fault. You can thank her. She gave him the soundtrack.
Oh. Well, I do remember that. Yeah.
Yep.
Jet was all
I
like,
was happy too.
"Oh, cool!" Just not knowing just what kind of hell he put himself in.
I mean, he should have known.
He very much should have.
Well, and also he gave us 2 requests. I was like, oh, more Cuphead, yay! Thank you, sir. I love me some Cuphead. I honestly would have done that as my night if we already didn't do this. So,
Yeah.
hey. Also, we did Persona last week, so I was like, that's all I wanted.
Oh god.
So there goes that.
So, I was at a Smash tournament last week, and a lot of people were complaining about they want to play on blue mementos, but they don't want to hear mass destruction a lot of the time.
How dare they?
But it's funny what the guy who ran it said. He said, that moment when you want to play blue mementos, but then God says, baby, 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 baby.
How dare they? That's a good song. I will hurt them.
I think it's a good song to sing. Please don't at me. Ah!
Don't at me either. I will at you back if you at me. Don't judge me. I will judge you back.
Too late.
Mass Destruction is a good song, and I will stand by that.
I do like it.
It's better than only if you realize here where your bodies die, choose the feather vibes.
Reach out for the truth.
At least I can understand Mass Destruction. Okay.
Lotus Juice has an understandable voice.
Yeah. That is weird to think about, honestly.
Honestly, though, I am right.
Okay.
Like, I think you
Take
can
a deep breath.
I think you can understand Lotus Juice so much better than you can, like, the singers from Persona 4.
Yeah. Like, I don't think half the time they're speaking English.
Most of them don't.
And then you have the savior of songs, the lady who does Persona 5's music.
Yeah, she's good too.
Oh, and I can understand her too. So.
Oh, just got the flamethrower.
I love her music.
All the.
Her name's Lynn too, apparently.
Oh.
From because like if you can see her name if you have like the official OST, which I do. So.
Well, it's worth it.
Oh, also, okay, you can play on Blue One. Just do hymn for a battle hymn of the lost soul, and there you go.
Well, yeah.
God's sake, not that hard. You can choose songs, for God's sakes. Just do that.
I know. It was hilarious though. So there was one moment in the tournament where there's this really good Peach player. He switched to Joker, and when he won, he started doing the Joker run all around the room, and then he started yelling at the tournament organizer, "Fucking press the button! I want to stop running!"
That's good. That's good. I never saw that coming, did you?
Yeah. That was good. I can't wait till I go back. Like, everybody who goes to those is really, like, awesome, too.
You ever see, like, Zero or something like that?
And then we had the... we had the match to end all matches.
What happened?
It was...
I need to know.
Jigglypuff Dittos. Where the only thing...
Oh my god.
The only move that was ever used was rest.
Of course it was. I would have been surprised if that wasn't the case.
It was hilarious because I was sitting next to one guy, and he said, "You know what? This is why no one else in Tennessee takes us seriously." And I'm like, "Well, shit happens."
Oh my god. Wow. Wow. I would love to go to one of those, but not as like a not as a player because I suck at Smash.
As like an
audience.
Yeah, a spectator.
Yeah.
Like, it's still cool to be a spectator because I mean, like, they still got spots set up where, like, if you get sick of watching, you can play with other people and like. It's a good time.
Yeah. I just don't live in like an area where that's very common. I'm sure.
The fuck?
I'm sure if I looked it up, there would be like a club I could go to.
Oh, I'm sure.
But you know,
if you're watching the stream, something weird just happened.
What happened?
So I killed a space pirate, and its ragdoll flipped the fuck out.
Oh, that game has ragdoll physics?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That makes it even better.
So I killed him, and when he hit the floor, he slid across the room, and then he fell out of the level.
Yeah. That's good. I love it when ragdolls just have a mind of their own.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ladies. I don't mean to fight you. I just want the items you have. Oh, okay. Oh, gosh.
All I know is that I am gonna sleep good tonight.
Yep.
Because I feel like I should be dead right now, but I still have the power to power through this because I want to play Metroid.
Sleep is for the weak.
For the people. I play for my friends.
Yeah, there you go. Come at me, beast. I am unarmed.
Don't come at him. Don't come at him. It's a trap.
I now I'm using a cane to kill people.
Oh my god. The cane is a pretty fun weapon.
It turns into a whip. But what I'm doing with this playthrough is I'm saving all of the blood chunks up so I can actually have like a good end game weapon that I can get from the DLC and not spending it on. So my most powerful weapon right now is a cane.
You can look classy while killing people.
Yeah, I have a top hat and everything.
Well, there you go. Ah! Ah!
Well, there you go. Oh! If you were playing Dark Souls right now, I could understand.
I had a Metroid latch onto my face.
Oh, well, there you go. I mean, it happens, you know? Metroid's just coming up and just latching on your face.
It's not a good time.
Yeah.
It's just not a good time. Where do I go?
Ooh, a Reptiplash. That's a good weapon. Though it's weird having that weapon in Bloodborne.
Oh, I am gonna have a really bad time.
Oh, you find Sans?
Sans Undertale?
Yeah.
Not yet. I will let you know when that happens.
Okay. Sans Metroid.
Sans Metroid.
Ridley
Tail.
Metroid.
Ridley
Met-
Metroid.
Met- yeah.
I'm fighting Metroids.
Ooh.
Ah! Fuck you!
Fuck are you?
When they latch on, I just fire off like something.
Ah, birds.
They're in my brain.
Grant us eyes.
Okay. Go through the white.
You should totally play Kingdom Hearts 3 now since it has critical.
Stop tempting me!
You'll do it eventually. I will never stop.
Well, I still gotta play through the game.
Normally?
Yeah.
Okay. You should play Nier Automata.
That seems like a fun game.
Sure. It's fun while it lasts.
I haven't beaten
Until-
Kingdom Hearts 3 because I'm not in the mood to sit through a bunch of Disney movies.
That is true, but hey, Nier Automata is not Disney, so maybe you should play that.
I might.
It's on sale, man. Get it. Play it.
I want to
Play it. So you.
I want to play it on Switch so I can play it while I'm at work.
Yeah, I don't think that'll ever happen, but I can hope, you know. It's not on Switch, so.
Looks like I've got a personal problem.
Yeah. You can get it on PC, but I would not get it on PC.
Is it that bad?
It's a Dark Souls situation where when the first like 24 hours that came out, there was a fan patch to fix it.
Oh no.
So yeah. I haven't played it on PC because I already have the PS4 version. I'm like, why would I pay for something that was broken? So if you have a PS4, get it on PS4. It's really worth it, man. It will change your life. And I'm not exaggerating.
Are you sure? Because if it doesn't
I'm not
if it doesn't change my life, I want my money back.
Okay. I mean, like, seriously, it will. It will do some damage on you. Make you question your existence.
Play the hard to get near the first one. I had a friend that played that back in college.
You do not need to play the original Nier to get into Automata.
Well, I hear that the one of the endings to Automata is what leads into Nier. Or no, one of the endings
No,
of Nier leads into Automata. Yeah.
yes, that's, and one of the endings of Dragon Guard 2, I think, went into Nier. So it's long going series.
It sounds like fun.
Yeah.
You gotta do it for the lore. The dank lore!
Yeah.
The dankest.
But no, you don't need to know a thing about Nier to get into Nier Automata.
Makes sense.
The only thing, there's some characters and references you will not get, but they do a good job of explaining some characters. Like, you won't get who Emil is when you first meet him.
Yeah.
When you first meet Emil, it's supposed to be like, oh my god, he's from the first game, kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
And the 2 red-headed androids. You won't get who those either, and especially won't get the musical implications. Like, one of the best songs in Nier Automata, you don't get the context behind it if you don't play Nier, but still. But like, you'll still like the song because it's real good.
Okay.
Also, the music in that game is so good. Though it's weird, it is very weird.
Shut up.
I'm sorry, I love that game. I want people to play it. I really do. I really do want people to play it.
I do. When I finish, what is it? Damn it, Mortal Kombat 11, which I'm really close to finishing story mode. I'm gonna get Dragon's Dogma on Switch.
Oh, you need to tell me how good that game is, because I want to see if that's good. You know?
I
want to see if that isn't good.
Like, I hear nothing but like good things about it from like people who play it. They like rave it to the ends of the earth.
I've heard a couple tracks from it, and the couple tracks I've heard are really good. So,
and apparently
we should get the soundtrack.
You can get you have these people you can summon. They're called pawns. And one of them is a new pawn just for the Switch version. It's Travis Touchdown.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I wonder, did World of Final Fantasy add anything specific for the Switch? I wonder.
So I think the Maxima version is supposed to be the definitive edition. So I'm sure there's like added like new summons and all sorts of stuff.
They probably added all the DLC summons like Sora and Noctis.
Yeah. Oh my god, there's still so much.
So much map to explore.
So little people. I don't know.
So little time. Excuse me, ladies. Don't mind me. I'm just killing you. Ow.
What's wrong?
I got stabbed in the face.
Well, I guess that was a Tool Fool's question because Chris said arg. And I'm like, what's wrong? And you said you got stabbed in the face, so...
Did Chris get stabbed in the face?
I think if she got stabbed in the face, she probably wouldn't have time to spell out arg.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're probably right. Where the heck is the lamp?
What the fuck?
Oh, there's the lamp.
Oh! Ooh! It's an elite pirate.
Elite. The elitist of the elite.
He turned the lights off when I killed him. God turned the lights back on. I don't know. Fuck!
Still no P5S news.
Be patient. It will
I'm
come.
probably just gonna have to wait till tomorrow.
It'll probably come out sometime tomorrow.
Yeah.
We must believe.
I'm too. Yeah. It would be such a great game on the Switch, honestly. It'd be perfect. RPGs are just perfect for the Switch. Because you can just go in and grind and then leave.
Yep. You could just put that shit on standby and go take a crap.
Like while you're like while you're in the car, you can do a couple social links and there you go. Voila.
Oh my god. Yeah, while you're driving, you can do social links.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
You can hang out with Makoto and go to dinner while you're driving. You can explore mementos.
I hear Mementos is actually very boring.
It's procedurally generated.
So it's very
yes.
boring.
Yes. And it's the same with, like, you know, P4 and 3. They're procedurally generated, but each, like, for P4, each dungeon is different. And P3, you get different, like, the Tartarus is a different layout every like 10 floors or something.
Yeah.
And also you get like a mini dungeon every month to explore. So it's not too tedious, but Mementos is just the same thing for 100 floors.
Ah. That just sounds shameful.
Well, you get mini bosses. You go into Mementos to change hearts of people who don't have palaces, and you get those quest lines through Mishima. So you only go in there if you have a job to do.
Oh.
Usually. You still should explore, and what I do is explore the floors that you can explore and then wait, because the Mementos opens up more and more as you beat palaces.
Makes
So
sense.
you can't go any further if you're still on one palace. So you just have to wait until you beat that palace to go any further. But yeah. I also don't like Mementos' music, so it gets kind of annoying after a while. But now, if Mementos had all the P5 and P3, P4 music like it does in Smash, I would be happy.
Alright.
I hate this boss. Did I say?
Not yet.
Well, I hate this boss. The Run Reborn is annoying. In that, like, it's hard, but not in a fair way. Like most Bloodborne and Dark Souls is.
Yeah. So, you know what comes out tomorrow?
What?
The VR support for Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey.
Oh, I didn't know that. Crap. Well, I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Oh, that's right. I don't even have the thing. Oh, I need to buy the thing.
I have the thing.
Well, damn, man.
I just need to build
Good
it.
for you. Oh, well, then you know what you're doing tomorrow.
Yep. The good thing is that I got the VR Labo set. I got the $40 one, so
How does VR Mario work exactly?
very careful.
I can understand how I can understand how Breath of the Wild works.
Yeah.
It's because it'll pretty much just be Skyrim, honestly.
Except not in first person.
Oh wait, it's not gonna be in first person?
No.
Huh.
There's an item. Where are you?
So okay. Huh.
Sure, I can't get you. But yeah, it basically what they said is that camera control will be based around your head movement instead of to the right stick.
That honestly makes me feel a bit I don't know. VR for me makes me very nauseous. So it'll be interesting to see how this works.
They were kind of saying how it's apparently going to try to be like a bit more comfortable if you play on like a swivel chair. So that way you don't have to stand up and like, since it's only tracking like left, right, up and down head movement and not actual movement. You shouldn't feel sick because you'll always be sat in one position. It's just that you'll be turning left and right and looking up and down. Because I've actually gotten a bit of motion sickness before because I did VR while standing up.
Oh yeah. Don't do that. That's not a good idea.
It is not fun.
Unless you're playing Beat Saber.
Or Zone of the Enders. No, Zone of the Enders. You need to sit down for that shit. Oh, are you back? Do I need to calm down?
Who are you talking about?
Chris.
Oh. We will never be calm. I will scream to the heavens.
Not on my watch.
As I proclaim the bird that I am. When you screamed, I died.
Oh my god, that was good timing.
Yeah. I hate fighting this boss.
It's too dark.
No.
I can't fucking see.
No. Oh, you're in the Tomb of the Ancients. Tomb of the Gods.
Tomb of the Dudes.
Yeah, in Dark Souls 1.
I just dodged into Phazon.
Ooh.
Ah! Being eaten alive.
Be gone, dog.
I really don't like this.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Dude, the Phazon literally rips through my health faster than Metroid's.
Wow.
Cheating the system. Fuck! Not fuck? Wait? What? Okay. How many cats do you have? I thought you just had one. Oh wow. Ow. Fuck. I missed the same jump I just did again. Now I'm just gonna melt to death.
Sad.
I'm like almost there, and it's just like laughing in my face. There's a secret over here.
No, dang it, dang it, dang it.
This isn't a secret. This is a missile station. Need that shit.
Do 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 do.
I freaking hate how dark this is. Jesus.
Till I suicide, your focus reach at me. Boo, boo, boo.
I feel like I've been playing a lot longer than an hour.
When did you start?
An hour and 8 minutes ago.
Wow.
Oh, I'm almost there.
Ooh.
Oh, I have to fight an elite phase-on boss.
Uh-oh. Ready to die.
Oh yeah. That screams big boss.
Hmm.
I can still leave. Not anymore.
Hmm.
that would make this easier. I still think
What?
the worst destroying the hand that like absorbs all your shots.
Mm-hmm.
I can.
Mm.
Fuck!
Oh.
was close.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I can play in Phazon now.
Oh, yes! Oh my god, I beat him. Oh my god. Oh. I had to be dirty to beat that one. Freaking boat paper and like just everything just to beat that boss.
To live beyond this point. Alright, I have all the energy tanks.
Neat. Oh, you ever watch a Bloodborne speedrun? Or like at AGDQ?
I've seen the one with with the guy named Zeus.
So every speedrun they do, it's always this one boss that gives them the problems. So it's that boss.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna be right back. Okay.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Excuse me. You having some problems?
A little bit.
What's up?
I need power bombs or super missiles to get to this missile tank.
And you don't have those, I guess.
Yep, I'm totally out of everything.
Oh, does Metroid have a shop, maybe?
Nope.
So you just have to farm then, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Well, that's fun, I guess. No.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck right now.
Hmm. That sucks.
Or not.
Hmm.
Okay.
What was that? What was that noise? Was that you?
I don't think so.
I don't know what it was. It sounded like it. Never mind.
I think I'm gonna stop here for tonight.
Right.
So,
Well, good night, chat.
good night. I'll probably be back on tomorrow sometime. So,
Okay, just let me know.
I'll see y'all then.
Alright, just let me know.
Have a good night.
Yeah.